So if you're new to my channel, my name is Ciara Michelle. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good, cousin? What's up? Let's just dive straight into this video. Real vibes. I did not take notes. I just want to talk to y'all on some real stuff. Like, I'm ready to be honest.
Yeah, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it.
I didn't know if I wanted to name this video How to Be Wifey or How to Be Single and Confident. Because really, how to be single and confident is really just speaking to me, because it's something that I'm currently just struggling with right now. Like, I'm ready to be honest. I'm ready to be, how they say it in Baltimore, I'm ready to be honest right now. Like, so as of recently, from like December till now, which is the beginning of February of 2019, I have been struggling with just being single. It is like hiding so much, and it's like 10 times doubled how I was feeling beforehand. Now, I have been single for maybe like a little over a year. I just have been struggling recently, and I don't want to lie. I don't want to come on camera and like fake the funk and just be pushing out videos where I'm just talking about like be encouraged, be this, be that. And when I'm feeling so discouraged, I'm feeling so lonely. Like, I don't want to lie. I want to be honest, and I want to share my journey. And I'm not perfect. Like they say in Baltimore, I'm just ready to be honest, but they don't pronounce it. Instead of saying ready, they say Ray. I'm ready to be honest. I have been struggling so much with just singleness. And I would say from like what I'm thinking right now, I think it really heightened in December because of the holiday. And ever since then, I've just been very just feeling lonely and wanting to fill that void, and just praying to God, and just like low-key, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give God like a year to do his thing and to just work on me and love myself and do what I want to do. After that, I want to be booed up. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, I'm thinking this to myself, and it's just, you can't put a time limit on God. And they say that anything in life isn't going to be coming easy. Like, it's not going to come to you easy. And I like to say, well, that's easier said than done. But then I was reminded by a certain somebody on YouTube that everything in life is easier said than done. And it's just like, I really have to appreciate this season, because it's only a season. Everything in life is a season. But when you're going through that season, you always like forget that, okay, this is season, it's gonna bypass. But once you're in that season, you just feel like it's almost like the end of the world, and it feels never ending. And literally, it just feels never ending. It feels like, okay, well, what if I don't find a boo that's gonna last forever? Like, I can be in a relationship right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to just jump into any relationship. I want to be in a I want to be married. I don't want to be dating people just to be dating them, having sex and hooking up. Like, I've been there and I've done that. And I'm just going to tell you the honest to God truth. I've been there and I've done that. I'm not no goody two shoes. I'm not perfect Patty. But it's just like, I gave my life to God, and I really just have been trying to live for him and not do things myself. Because when Ciara tried to do something herself, like, okay, I'm gonna give me a boo. And when I try to do it, it just be backfiring on me, and it don't be working. And I don't got time for it not to be working no more, because the next dude in my life, I'm not gonna square up with you, because it's not gonna be a next. Like, I really want the next man that comes into my life, that I allow to enter my life, to be my husband. Because I could be messing around with anybody right now and talking to anybody right now that I wanted to talk to. But I don't want to go down that road. Like, I really don't have time to catch feelings for nobody, and for it to not to work out, or for us to just be hooking up. And, you know, I don't want to feel that way, because I've done it before, and I wasn't satisfied at the end of the day. Even in a relationship for years, I wasn't satisfied hooking up with somebody just to hook up with them, because, okay, well, I know you, so I'm gonna hook up with you, and we're gonna be friends, you know, buddies. And I wasn't satisfied. Different things, I've just tried different things, like, and I just wasn't satisfied at the end of the day. So that makes me think, like, how can you just satisfy yourself and love yourself before you get into marriage. So I was at work and I was thinking of some stuff that I wrote down, and it's just like, how am I going to become that person that I'm looking for? How am I going to bring to the table the person that I'm looking for? Because to be honest, this year I did love myself. I did practice being alone, and I practiced celibacy, but there's a lot of self-growth that I still need to work on, a lot of things that I still need to work on, and I got some work to do. One of the things I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start journaling. Every morning I want to get up early and I want to write in my journal my thoughts, my aspirations, and my just daily journals is what I want to really start doing, so I can really evaluate myself and also just have a clear mind. I want to read my Bible, pray, and sing in the morning for at least the first 10 minutes of waking up. Just devote that time to God. It's not a lot of time. Hopefully I can spend an hour with God eventually, but we're gonna do baby steps because I'm not perfect either. Another thing I said I want to start doing is every other weekend I want to just take myself out, get my nails done, go on a little girls' day by myself and just have fun and focus on having fun by myself and not needing a group of people to have fun with or needing somebody else to come with me. Also, every other month in 2019, I do want to travel somewhere that I have never been before. This year I have, as far as my plans of travel international, you kind of want to say, I definitely want to go to Canada this year. And I want to either go to Mexico or like Barbados, I don't know, Dominican Republic, somewhere like that, but Canada and one of those little islands, as well as Hawaii. I'm gonna throw in Hawaii on there. So I want to travel different places every other month. I'm single and I might as well get a lot of traveling out the way and pick up and go as I want to, you know. Also this year, I did it a little last year, but this year I really want to dive into my skincare and really focus on my skincare and working on my skin and not giving up. Like, I gave up on it, but I still have a lot of work to do on my skin. My chest is kind of calming down. I want to focus on saying more affirmations to myself daily, like just affirmations. I might even start sticky noting my car, my mirror in the restroom, my refrigerator. I just want to put sticky notes around like, you're great, you're awesome, you're beautiful, type of like affirmations. You see it enough, you hear it enough, it becomes your reality. Another thing I want to do is I really just want to reach out to at least one person a week, like one person a week that I haven't talked to in a long time, and just hit them up and see how they're doing. A lot of the time I feel like I'm being a good friend and I want people to be a better friend to me, but at the same time, realistically speaking, I don't talk to anyone on a daily basis. I don't call my mom on a daily basis or a weekly basis. Maybe like every now and then, every few weeks, I might call my mom or my dad, or I'm not close to anyone like that, maybe besides my sister. I don't talk to anyone on a daily basis, and I just need to focus on being a better friend to people because I want them to be a better friend to me. And I'm going to try to reach out to one person I haven't talked to in a long time. Every week, just reach out to one person and just have a nice conversation with them. So Friday nights, I want to reserve at least one day per week where I can just meet up with a gang of friends and we can have fun and make it like a ritual. Like every Friday night, we're gonna meet up at this sushi place or this taco place every Friday night. And I think that will be a nice little thing to insert into my routine. I can look forward to Friday nights where I'm spending time with someone else, because at a lot of the time I'm alone. I go to work, I go to church, and I come home. Like, I don't really do too much. I don't do too much. I get my shopping done and I come home. And I need to be around people. I need more human interactions. I definitely need to exercise more, because when I exercise, I be feeling good. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it sucks when you're doing it, but your body feels better. I feel like lately, ever since Thanksgiving, really, I just been pigging out. I've been feeling so sluggish and lethargic and just so unmotivated, and it ties into my nutrition as well. Like, so exercising more will help me out. Another thing I'm gonna start doing is just reading books on marriages. Like, I am still reading The Wait by Devon and Megan Good Franklin. So I'm just reading their book. I really need to finish it, but if it was an audiobook, I would have been finished it because it's easy for me to finish those. But No excuses. I am going to start just reading more about how married people feel about their singleness before marriage, how they would have rather prepared themselves, how they would enjoy themselves, etc., etc. Like Vicky Logan and Cameron Logan, I look at them on YouTube. I look at their Q&As and stuff like that, and I get some inspiration from it. No, I don't want to emulate. I don't want to be them. They're beautiful. They got their thing going on, but I do want to take any type of gems away from them that I can. I feel like whatever next step you want to take in life, you kind of want to take steps from those people. So by me reading books about married couples and their advice and stuff like that, I feel like that is me preparing myself for that next step in life that I want to take. This part is going to be rather hard for me because I have to work on the negative me. I have to really work on myself and dig deep. And the problem with me is if I feel like I'm right about something, it's hard for me to feel wrong about it, or hard for me to say, okay, let me approach it from their angle when I think that I'm right. So I have to ask other people their outtakes on it, and half the time they be like, girl, you right. But I feel like there's a lot of self-growth I can do as far as maturity and stuff like that, and just holding on to the past and stuff like that. Because if somebody do something to me, I don't let it go. Like, yeah, I'll stop talking to you, but I'm never gonna forget. Like, I can forgive, but I cannot forget. Okay, lastly, I feel like I need to draw boundaries with men in my life as far as just guy friends, because low-key, I just feel like I can never have a guy friend without them trying to do too much. And I also need to work on those boundaries. My boundary in the past year has just been not to socialize alone or anything like that. But you know, I don't know. I really don't know how to move forward on that subject. So I'm going to look more into it. But I feel like maybe my boundaries with men need to be stronger and straightforward, because it's not don't say nothing out the way to me. Don't do nothing out the way to me. We won't have no problems. I'm not trying to do nothing with nobody. I'm just trying to mind my business and wait on my Boaz. That's it. That's all. Hopefully this video was motivating, or like hopefully you got something from it. If not, please leave a comment down below what I can do better. And stay dope, stay beautiful, and stay uplifted. See y'all in my next video.
I like the way you're making me feel. Come push up on me, baby, see it.